What's good? How you all doing? So today I'm just doing a little bit of a lab because I want to figure something out. Um, One thing I want y'all to understand, I will never drop a video unless I feel like I know what I'm talking about 100%, right? Even things that I'm good at, like distance management and striking ranges, I won't say anything about subjects unless I feel like I'm fully educated. If I feel like there are missing pieces in my game, I won't speak on it. But with that being said, this is just an open lab, which is going to be a precursor to my actual video, which I'm going to be dropping in an hour, which is going to be on striking ranges. So turn on that notification bell if you see this video early, and just so you can see the next video coming up. Now, let's look at this. They're the obvious distances, like we got elbow, the elbow ranges. Like this is the elbow range. I know the lead is there. For some reason, that lead elbow is pushing me out of range, sometimes at least. That's weird, but if I double up on it early, let me turn off the damage so I can look at this. Okay. Yeah, there's some weird things going on with the elbow. If I go here, it kind of pushes me out of range, or it pushes him out of range. Let's see. Yeah, it pushes him out of range when I throw that elbow. Okay. So for whatever reason, when I throw this elbow, it kind of, at least that lead one, it pushes him out of range. In order for me to be in range for that elbow, yeah, this one doesn't. But this lead elbow pushes him out of range, which is very weird, but good to know. Okay, this one, right? That one, okay, there's elbow range. But that one did. But when I move forward with it, it lands. Okay. Okay, so got elbow range, got hook range, uppercut range, that thing. In this range are elbow, knees. Okay, so then we have straight punch range. Are my knees available? Yes, my knees are available in straight punch range. At least my rear one. Let's see. So when I do this, my rear one is available. If I do that right there, that one is. So right at like the tip of straight punch range, my at the tip of my 1-2, my knees are still available. As soon as we're in kickboxing distance, which is probably, yeah, probably right here, is full kickboxing range. The obvious answer is that no, you are out of range. Now, what I want to figure out is where body punch range is, because we have straight punch. Body straight punch is about the same. So at straight punch range, the body hooks are still available. So I think just at straight punch range, all the body punches are available. Okay. Yeah, so body punch range, just period, is at that. But obviously, once we get out to this range, which is kickboxing range, if you want to understand where kickboxing range is, just push out your opponent, and this is kickboxing range. This is where 100% of damage is most of the time. As you can see, this is full kickboxing range. All this right here, kickboxing range. Okay. But at straight punching range is where body punch range is now. From this, the moving ranges is really what I'm wondering. If he's stationary and I move forward, while in kickboxing range, my moving shot still lands. Okay. Yeah, that's something to understand. So when I'm in kickboxing range, though my 1-2 doesn't land stationary, it lands moving forward. Let's see this. So I think that just means that I might be overthinking this. I don't think so, but pretty much what I'm getting at while looking at this is that kind of by moving forward, whatever your other range is, you kind of cut that distance off, which is interesting. Which I want to see if that's true for. Yeah, it is. Okay. So out of range would be one step back here. Okay, which means that I obviously from that range I will. Okay, so it's kind of like a ladder effect is what I'm getting at and what I'm seeing. So that means in kickboxing range, if they're stationary, I should still be able to throw this body punch and land. Yep. So how the range is working, what I'm seeing is, so after this elbow, can't land that anymore, but if I move forward, I still can. But in straight punch range, which is 1-2, boom, right there, I can't even land while moving forward. Or I can. Okay, let's see. So even from straight punch range, which is right here, I can move forward with that elbow and still land. I gotta fix my trigger because it's tweaking out. I'm gonna open up my controller in a few, but so straight punch range. Yep. So in this straight punch range, I can still land. Okay. So moving forward with that elbow, though it's risky and it doesn't really seem smart, I can still land with that elbow. Interesting. I got to make a chart for this. It's funny. So from this range, obviously there's no way you're going to land that. Okay. And this is if your opponent is stationary, which is going to be really unlikely is the issue. And then another thing that the moving strikes are going to be slow. Yeah, look at that. So obviously I'm not going to be able to land that, but at this straight punch range, which interestingly enough, if I push straight, it keeps them at that range instead of pushing them all the way out. I don't know why that works, but it does. So if I go push straight, it keeps me at 100% straight punch. If I go push out, it puts me at, let me see if I get it. Yeah, even if I do a quick post. Okay, so if I go pop pop right there, or if I go, oh, it keeps me at, oh, it's because I'm moving forward. That's why. So he's not going any less far. It's just that I'm moving forward. Okay, that's a whole nother video. But so just so I got this push, boom, boom. Let's see what happens if I push hook. Okay, so that's out of range. All right, so I'm understanding it now. So let's break this down. So we got elbow range. Okay, so elbow range pushes us in the hook range. We got hook range, which is right there. We got 1-2 range, which is about right here, which we're not at round punch range anymore. Okay, so once we're at 100% while stationary, we're no longer in that. But at this 1-2 range, I can still move forward with that hook and lunge forward with the hook and still land. Okay, so that's the moving range. If I push him out to kickboxing range, I can still land. So if he's in kickboxing range while stationary, I can still land from there. Okay, and then out of range, which is a step back. Obviously, I can't land any punches from this step out from kickboxing range, but from outside of kickboxing range, from stationary kickboxing range, I can still land my kicks. So if I take a step back here, well, the back step won't even really measure well. Let's see if it does. It actually does, at least for Max Holloway, because he has good animation. So back step here, this is out of range, which means I can't land any stationary anything, right? Nothing stationary. There's nothing I can do to land unless I move forward. Even from this range, which is out of range. Actually, I can. Let's see that. I think I can land. No, I can't. Okay, so this one step out. So from this range right here, which is outside of kickboxing, you can't land shit. Okay. I want to see how far I can go. This is one step beyond that, which is very obviously you can't. Oh, you can. Okay, so 2 steps out. Let's see. I'm still learning this, so don't judge me. Okay, so we got that. That's 1 step out. 2 steps out. I can still land it. Okay, if he was moving backwards, that would keep the range. So kickboxing range, 1 step out, 2 steps out, 3 steps out. This gotta be too far, right? So if I'm here, yeah, that's too far. So I'm gonna make a zone number. So we're gonna do zone numbers, and I'm gonna write this down for my video so I can have it down. Okay. Okay, let me see. Zones. So we got zone 1. This is just for me because I do well with kind of code words. Zone 1, zone 2, Zone 3, Zone 4, Zone 5. I think there's 6. Zone 6. Okay. I think there's 6 zones so far besides. And then I'm going to say from zone 6 is fully out of range. There are some things and some weird little cheeky little feints that you can do, but I'm just saying single strikes only. So right now, let's see what time I'm at. 10 minutes ain't bad. So right now, let's go ahead classify these ranges. Okay, so we got elbow range, which is going to be our zone 1. It's going to be elbow range. I think spinning elbow range is the same. If I just elbow here, I think I'm at 100%. I'm at 100% hooking range now. This is 100% hooking range. 100%. This is zone 2. Zone 3. Kind of, yeah, like right here is zone 3. So zone 3 is straight punch range. This is straight punch range. Zone 3, stationary. And then zone 4 is kickboxing range. Stationary. And then zone 5 for stationary is out of range, which is going to be right here. But you can go and you can move into it. Boom. And still land. But with that, you got zone 5. Okay, hold on. So you got zone 1. Zone 1 puts us into zone 2. Can't land that anymore. And then we got zone 3. We have zone 4. Then we have zone 5, which is moving kicking range. And then zone 6, just still moving kicking range. And then zone 7 is just completely out of range for any strike. So right here is when I can no longer, so hold on, we got 1, 2, 3. I'm completely out of range, as you can see. Yeah, okay, so this is how I'm gonna kind of teach it. Okay, so let's break it down on what you can and can't do from this range. So we got, I want to do something really quickly is I want to test for Connor. I'm pretty sure it's different, just at different scales for each fighter as well, though. I don't know if certain fighters can, like, we're going to test it right now. So obviously, like we said, we got zone 1, which pushes us out of range into zone 2, and then zone 3, straight punch range, zone 4, out of there, high kick range, and we have zone 5, one step back, still in kicking range, and then we have zone 6, boom, boom, still kicking range, and that's it. Okay. So this, around this range is kicking. So around from this range is my moving kick range. Okay. All right, so I think that's about the one of the longest reaches at this weight. Good to know. Okay, so pretty much a little different on that. Okay, so all right, so going into the zones again. So from the zone 1, you can pretty much land anything and everything. but this is kick alting range. So in zone 1, as well as I think zone 3 kicks will alt some of them. Let me see, is it zone 2 or zone 3? So after this, boom. Yep, so is there a pushback? I'm throwing a body kick. I'm stupid. So in zone 2 is when they stop. But if I'm in zone 2 right here, that's when it goes. But this kick to the body kind of pushes me out. Now I'm in zone 2. No, I'm in zone 3 now. Straight punch range. Just full kicking range. So after being in zone 2, which I move forward with that elbow, I'm still here. No, even if I move forward, it keeps me there. Okay, so right here, closest can be is body kick. If I go pop right here, now I'm in kickboxing. If I go here, I'm in hook range, but I can still land like a 50% slapping kick. Okay, let's see something actually. Boom. Interesting. I want to test something else. So right here, does it push off the block? No, it doesn't. So it only pushes off. Or is it just... It's just... Oh, I forgot. Yeah. You got you got a bigger hitbox. No, you don't. It just pushes you back whenever you land for some reason. Okay, so if he blocks it, it keeps me at this range. Interesting. If he blocks that elbow. But if it lands, right? Interesting. That's really weird. They got like little weird details about this and how they naturally push you out. Like this shit is well known, but this one too is naturally gonna push your opponent back. This puts me in the zone 2 right here. That put me in zone 3. Now I'm in zone 3. Okay. Off of that, now I'm in zone 4. Just kickboxing. I go zone 4 out and back. That still puts me at the right range. Boom, boom. There it is. I need to open up this controller. It's pissing me off. Okay. Then what else? I think that's all. Okay, so that's something to note on the kick alting ranges. So anything in zone 1, which is like this, is going to be kick alting range, right? That puts me right at zone 3, 1, 2 range, yeah. What is the easiest way to get to zone 2, which is perfect hook range? Maybe a body punch? Yeah. Oh, so a body punch pushes me out for some reason. It does. Because this is 90, this is 91. So it's like halfway. So right now I'm in here. So the elbow pushes me out. Hook pushes me out. And then obviously the jab straight pushes me out. Does the jab by itself push me out? No, it's the straight punch. This straight punch naturally moves me out. But the 1-2 itself does that. Interesting. Interesting. Something about the 1-2 pushes him out. Because normally it doesn't. What type of weird exploit is this? If his block is up, will it do it? I don't think so. So for whatever reason, the feint to the straight does the same property as a 1-2. Man, this game is weird. Is it any shot like that? No, it's just the 1-2 for some reason. Yeah, the hook straight keeps me there. Very interesting. I might be using that. Interesting. If I'm here, I might just be like here and then go like, that's weird. Because look at this. This one pushes out, this one doesn't. That is weird. Is it it might just be is it just the stock? It is the fucking, it's the fucking animation that's pushing them out. No, it's not. That is so weird. It's like really weird. But no, this one isn't. If I'm as close as possible and I go, it pushes them out fully. Oh, that's so broken. Let me see. Let me test this. I'm just testing ranges, y'all, because I'm gonna do a detail. I'm gonna do a range detail video. It's gonna be a three video. No, I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm gonna spread this out throughout the week. I'm gonna spread it throughout the week because I need content, and uploading 3 videos in one day is not gonna help me out. Patience. All right, so it's something with that Celtic cross that pushes out the opponent. Oh, that's broken. I didn't know that. This is why labbing is important. That's weird. So that so there's no amount of 1-2s that'll do that. But the Celtic cross is actually a broken ass move. I want to see if that's the same with the looping cross. That's so weird. Something about those animations. Let me see this. It's the last one. And I'm gonna get back to what I was doing, bro. Is it us? Nah, I'm so confused why that happens. They're like weird little things like that with certain animations that make people not want to play the game. Yeah, look, now it puts me at perfect range. This punch is so broken. Holy shit. All right. But if you do it normally, it doesn't do it. Look at that. That's hilarious. But if I go, pop, it kind of puts him at range. Is it the same thing with this? If I go like this and then land clean, if I'm here, right? I go like this, it puts him at range. Same thing with this. I think same thing with the lead hook. If you go feint first, it kind of puts him there. It's always this jab feint first, though. Something about this puts him at 100%. So I've just been a fucking Celtic cross merchant this whole time. I love it. Love that. Okay, that's good to understand. Wow. Okay. That's what I was looking at. Okay. So that's why I really like understanding shit. Okay, well, what we learned about this lab, first of all, is that the Celtic Cross is broken as fuck. Okay, I'm gonna look at what other strikes and shit do that, because there are some other ones. But this is crazy. I think it just moves everybody back whenever you land. So if I go like here, how would I even land that, bro? Like that, maybe? At what point is that? Like that. That's funny. That's probably it right there. Interesting. Interesting. And from this range, he can't land hooks. That's so broken. If you see me spamming this, mind your business. Mind your business. If you see me spamming jab feint straight, mind your fucking business. Oh, fuck. I think duck straight does the same thing, or it's supposed, like it did some weird shit like that. Nah. Okay. I'm gonna do this with Song Yadong, and I'm gonna call it a day, and I'm gonna go over everything that we learned in the lab. And if y'all know anything else, bro, let me know. Let me know. Interesting. Cause Song Yadong has a Celtic cross. Jesus. This game is so weird, bro. Like when you get to like weird little stuff like that, it is so weird. Same thing, but he can land this. No, he can't. Oh shit. But okay, so there's a lot of more shit I gotta lab. A lot of more shit I want to look at in this game. Let me try that one more time. So if I go pop, is the rear hook available? It is. So there's like an in-between space where the lead hook is available, but the lead hook isn't available, but the rear hook is. So as soon as I put like that, I'll go. So in straight punch range, perfect straight punch range, which is this. Can he land? He can because of reach advantage, I think. Let me check real quick. Now I gotta look at reach advantage. Now we gotta do a reach advantage lab. This is so weird. Interesting. He has a 6'7". Fucking cornball, bro. Bro. Corny ass shit, bro. Corny ass shit. So this does push him for whatever reason. If I start out here and I go, that puts him at perfect range. So even if I'm in the pocket, bro, does it do the same here? No, I don't think it does here because it doesn't get the animation. But here, if I do this in the pocket, when I land, it pushes him out half a centimeter. That makes this lead hook most of the times at least, especially when I have a range advantage, unavailable. So if I'm here, we're dancing around, and I go pop. At least it was doing it a second ago. That's gonna push him out. So for whatever reason that happens. What if I go like, if I go like this? When I'm done, it kind of does that. So that's now kind of this range puts me at. Interesting. What if I go moving side to side with that? Does that do the same thing? It does. Hold on, I'm cooking. Interesting. That kind of, I think that's just a footwork thing. I think it's kind of just the footwork thing. But if I go here, it's still moving me out. That's so weird. And I'm not even moving backwards. I'm just moving to the side. In order for me to stay in this position, I have to keep moving to the side. But if I don't, it pushes me back half a centimeter. This shit matters because this range is 100. So if I go here, bump, and go with it. If I go bump, what the fuck? If I go here, bump, and it moves me back half a centimeter, bump, bump. So I go here, bump. Interesting, bump. Interesting. Okay. That's perfect range for that. Okay, so that's gonna be my video, y'all. Oh, I said I was gonna do a summary. So summary of all the zones. We're gonna have 7 zones or technical zones. We got 6 zones that are available to strike in, and then we got fully out of range, which is right here. As you can see, we start fully out of range, which is quote unquote 7. But here, so we got elbow range. Okay, zone 1. From that range, you can hit anything. Go on this. Okay, bro. Bro, it's essential, bro. You're gonna be laughing now, but when I demolish somebody because of this shit, don't talk to me, bro. Don't talk to me. I'm telling you, bro. This shit gonna matter, G. I'm telling you, bro. Let me test it on the block one more time, bro. It does. That's cheese. Is that not cheesy though, bro? Before I get off, I have to look at it with the looping cross, bro. I swear the looping cross do it too, bro. Make fun of me all you want. This shit is cheesy as fuck, bro. I think the Celtic cross alts to a 1-2 anyway. In the pocket, it's like this. Okay, this don't. I have to be at full range to do it. Oh, it alts to the 1-2. Bro, it's the way that everyone doesn't do it, bro. Okay, so it doesn't happen with the cross. If I'm right here, no, it just you have to be at straight punch range, which is right there. You have to be right here to throw that looping cross. You have to be at straight punch range completely, which I forgot about. So you go like boom, 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 you'll get it right there. Interesting, interesting. But if I do the feint here, okay. All right. So it only works with the Celtic cross. Celtic cross is broken. I'm going to be spamming that and pissing people off. I just have to find a victim, of course. Let me see it on. Let me make sure it's not like weird with like only with Connor or some shit like that. And then I'll show y'all the zones because I'm sorry, I just keep getting distracted. This is the average Denoa lab right here. No, it does it with everybody with a Celtic cross. That's that little. So stupid. That's so stupid. Okay, I'm gonna use this for range control, and I will be. Yeah, look at that. That's so ass, bro. Look at that. Hey, look at this. Look at this right here. And then he's at this range, and now he can't hook me. Look, that's so trash. But now that I know, I will be using the hell out of this because like look at this difference. Got that, feint into it, then you get the animation and it pushes them farther back. Now, with that being said, um, 6 ranges plus out of range. You got elbow range. You got hook range, which is right here. Let me turn off the fucking settings. Got elbow range, which is right here. Then you got hook range. I can't throw an elbow there. Now I can't. Hook range is about right here, a little bit out, like right here. That's perfect round punch range, which we're calling zone 2. And then we got straight punch range, which is right here, 100 right there. This is everything. You cannot land hooks most of the times. So right here, 4 right here, boom, boom. This is hard to land your hooks, but sometimes you'll clip them with the rear. Yeah, if you like double up for whatever reason, it likes to land. I don't know why, but this is perfect straight punch distance. From this range, you can still land moving elbows while they're stationary. Okay. You can still land moving strikes, even obviously. From kicking range, which is right here, you can land all your stationary kicks. All your stationary kicks still work. Your moving punches, you cannot moving elbow from this range. I don't think so. Yeah, no. From kicking range, you cannot move forward with your elbow to land. That's where the elbows stop. I forgot to mention, from straight punch range, which is right here, you can still land stationary knees, but like right at straight punch range, which is right here. As soon as you move out with this animation, it's no more. Because whenever you do this, knee from, let me see. Okay, so if I gotta keep moving forward with that while recovering to not get that animation. Whatever. From yeah, there's a little weird scoot out thing that happens that you can only stop by moving forward. I want to see what else it happens with. Just the knee, I see. It's like the more you land that knee, for some reason, it just starts moving you more and more out of range. He's against the cage. I'm stupid. Okay, so if I'm like right here. Now, yeah, eventually, if you're at straight punch range and you start with this knee, it's going to move you out of range pretty quickly. Okay, all right. So there's that. And then we have, like I said, kickboxing range. From here, you can still do moving knees. Okay. Yep, even that one. Kickboxing. There. Okay, so we got here. You got kicks. Now from this range, all punches are still available, but we have, from here, we have one step out. This is zone 6. No. We got 1, 2, and then we got 3, which is punch. We got 4, we got 5, which is right here. Moving kick range, which is 5. So this right here is going to be zone 5 for this range. This is 5. From here, you cannot land your first punch on any strike but a kick. So from here, if you do one out, from here, the only thing you can land first is a kick. Okay? And then From here, you got one. You like go back a little bit more. This is the seventh. There's not really a seventh though. This is just completely out of range from everything. So yeah, boom, boom, a little bit out. This is completely out of range from anything. Okay, so that's what we learned in the lab. Can't really. The only thing you can do from here is like glitch kicks like that. You can do feints from out of range, from completely out of range, which is right here. That's completely. So you got like this, boom, boom, like right here. It's kind of out of range. Yeah, like from right here. Yeah, if I lengthen my feint, then I can hit it. But I gotta like do it for like a more exaggerated time. It's just stupid. All right, so that's everything. It's a long ass lab, but I needed it to set up the instructional part. I'll see y'all later. That's all I got.